Hey, how's it going? David James Ostaguy here. I wanted to wish you a happy holiday and a happy new year. And the reason why I am focused on this is because I want to talk about your goals for 2012. Okay, everybody has goals, they have New Year's resolutions and things like that. But the problem is, after a couple weeks, all of a sudden they just kind of get forgotten. So I wanted to show you my vision board, which is right next to my computer, as you see here. So this is good. I set this up in 2010, and I put all my goals and my wants and things like that on this vision board, and it's helped me out a lot. So at the beginning of every year, I start adding some new things and goals for 2010, 2011, 2012. And when I first started my vision board in 2010, I actually achieved, I believe it was like 7 or 8 of my goals out of 10, which was completely amazing. And one of those goals was I was working in a mailroom and I just wanted to make a full-time living working from home on my own stuff, doing SEO, product creation, email list, and things like that. And here I am, coming up on 1 year later. I was laid off in December 2010, and here I am, December 2011, going strong. So, and not every month was, extremely profitable. Having your own business does have its ups and downs. There were a couple months that I was a little worried, but for the rest of the time, everything has been great. So, the moral of the story is owning your own business does have its ups and downs. Okay, so I want to show you what's on the vision board. I created this on February 28, 2010, and what it is, it's a check for $1 million written to myself. So I thought this was great, and it was a good thing to have. I actually heard about this from Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey wrote a check to himself when he was, trying to become a famous actor. And it was a check for $1 million. And that, one day he said, I'll have enough money where I'd be able to cash it. So I got that idea. So I wrote a check to myself, and it was a great feeling writing a check to myself for $1 million. Another one, this is, it may look kind of creepy, but that's a picture of Brian Johnson and me with a sign, a Las Vegas sign in the back. And looking at this, you may think that, I may be a serial killer or something. But there really is a reason why this is up. Because 2011, Brian Johnson spoke at the Practical Profits Convention in Las Vegas. And I wanted to be the speaker, one of the speakers for 2012. So that's why I created this, and that's why there's a Vegas sign back there. Brian Johnson was the lead speaker, and notice I'm kind of in the background. I just want to be one of the speakers, okay? Because if you're a speaker at the Practical Profits conventions, chances are you're pretty successful. Okay, and down here, this is a conference room, and which I can actually take this off now, because the reason why I had this up is because I was looking for a conference room for my Los Angeles Warrior Forum meetup, because I lost my conference room, and luckily I found one, and we're going to be starting again in January. So I can actually take this down, and what I'm going to replace it with is I'm going to replace it with my dream house. Okay, here's another one. This is a BMW M5 twin turbo. I'm sorry if the light's a little weird in here. The apartment I live in just does not have a lot of lighting. It's kind of crazy. But anyway, so this is my goal is to own the BMW M5 Twin Turbo, which is actually a lot of car, and it's a $350,000 vehicle, which I plan to pay in cash up front. No loans, no nothing, just cash up front. All right. And over here, my wife, she put her visions and goals. She's in law, so or she's a law student, and so some of her goals is to excel as a student, let go of her fears, have money for school without any debt. And up here is I have what my goals were for 2011. Some of them I achieved and some of them I didn't. So if your goal is to make $10 million in the year 2012, just put it on your vision board. Okay? Even if you don't make the goal, just put it up anyway, because that could be your goal for 2013, 2014. So what I do is I create some goals that are kind of outrageous, and I also create some goals that are realistic. So that way I can see that I have accomplished some of my goals. And up here, my wife actually put up a horoscope, which was funny because I didn't even read the horoscope until the fall. And it was kind of creepy because in October, I signed up for a CrossFit training program, like a boot camp. And after I signed up for it, I read the horoscope for fall, and it said that I was actually going to get a kick in the pants and decide to diet and exercise, which actually I was blown away by that because without even reading it, I mean, it was true. Like I just all of a sudden decided I wanted to join this fitness boot camp, and that was that. And I've been going ever since. So I wanted to show you the vision board. Make it a goal. Go and pick up a vision board at Office Depot or whatever, and hang it next to your workspace. Next to your computer, so that way you could look at it on a daily basis. And put your wants and desires up here, and you'll be amazed on how you will achieve your goals. So I'm a big fan of The Secret and Laws of Attraction and stuff. So that's the reason why I put a vision board up. All right, I want to wish all of you a happy holidays and have a great new year. And we'll see you in 2012.